change. The world is waiting for. We've gotta love. The world is desperate for. We will lead and take to your street. Now's the time for us to rise and carry hope and let love shine and show this world that mercy is alive. Now's the time.
Feel like saying. So, how are you enjoying the famine so far?
It's fun, but I was kind of hungry at first, but then I prayed and I wasn't hungry anymore.
Blaze with your favorite.
Displays?
The balloons from the other cultures?
I think I like the Ethiopian one.
Do you like the Ethiopian one? What do you think about the Ethiopian worship?
I thought it was fun.
Lots of fun. What's the difference between Ethiopian worship and our worship?
Well, they do more dancing and there's just
A lot, yeah. It's a lot more lively. All right. Favorite part of the night. How long has it been since you've eaten?
Well, I tried fasting yesterday up until I had to eat dinner because my parents didn't want me fasting. So, not counting that, at least 18 hours. It's just an experience that shows you what someone else is going through. Lets you really know how intense it is. I mean, 30 hours compared to the hundreds of hours they might have to go without food, that's nothing. But it gives you a good taste. And I feel like I'm really gonna learn from this.
It's really opened my eyes to the world around us because we seem to get, caught in our lives and what we're doing. We just don't reach out to the people who are really in need.
So every hour here at 30 Hour Famine, we've been blowing on these horns, and what it represents is that every hour 500 kids under the age of 5 they die from hunger or poverty-related sicknesses and stuff like that. And I'm just kind of thinking for the rest of my life, like I'll be hearing an air horn and it'll remind me of 500 kids every hour and how devastating that is and how amazing that is and how I should be trying to make a difference.
During 30 Hour Famine, I think I'm going to learn a lot if I haven't already. The experiences, they were pretty mind-boggling, just to learn about what happens in the other countries, and we're so fortunate because we have all the stuff that we need, plus $1 billion, and they don't have anything that they need, even when we can easily distribute it. So that kind of touched me.
There's so many kids nowadays that are like, they have cell phones, they have pretty much everything they could ask for, but they just, even though their stuff still works, they still want the next best thing. They still want the best things, what everyone else has.
Today we learned about different countries that are experience hardships in the area of hunger, and Francisco talked about the Dominican Republic and how he grew up, and his childhood was he was in an underprivileged family, and his mom oftentimes went hungry so that he could eat.
What's been your favorite part of the night so far?
Hide and go seek. Hide and go seek.
Hide and go seek?
I like the singing outside.
The singing outside, yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about like the poor. I think, oh, okay, it's the people without money. It doesn't occur that they might be fatherless, or they might be orphans that are the poor, or that they might be starving even though they're poor. It just seems like different, and you see them in different categories. And so tonight's shown me that not only are these people out there like with no money, but they have no food, they have no shelter. It's freezing cold in a lot of these different places, or gets to be. And they're sitting there all around miserable, and the only thing to keep them going is that they know that they have the love of God. And that's a really interesting thing, actually, because we find so many different things and ways to keep ourselves going by saying, oh, my family still loves me, my friends still love me, I still have my car, I still have my job, so everything must just be peachy in my life. And we don't think about the fact that we need God's love in there too. So that's why it's so easy to get caught up without God, I guess. We're not depending on Him for everything, because we feel like we already have it all.
Spirit lives, it's the hope of glory. The hope of glory. With our hands held high and our hearts as one, let your glory fall. See your kingdom come. No height, no depth can separate us from the love of God. We are the conquerors. We're not defeated in our weakness.
So I just wanted to say how shocking it was that when we were learning about all these poor countries like the Dominican Republic, Peru, and Ethiopia, how poor resources they have, because they have to use like wooden planks and tarps to make their houses, and in the Dominican Republic they rummage through the garbage to figure out what they're going to use to make their houses, and those are their resources. And I'm learning a lot about what we could do to end all this today at this 30-hour famine. It's really great to know that there are options, and I can find a way to break the cycle of poverty, so one of these families can find a way to get better resources, and I just, really want to help. And so tonight has been really helpful to me that way.
I started because I wanted to be aware of things, like of their hunger and stuff like that. But the experience made me a lot thankful for what I had, like clothes, a good house, and friends, and family, and just made me a lot more aware of stuff.
It's a huge thing to step out of my comfort zone and go into someone else's, to see they really don't have it like I do, and that I take it all for granted. When I can go to the fridge and get food whenever I want, but they can't.
Well, my experience here it's been changing so far. Like, I've felt different. Like, I just thought, I'd just sit here and play games, just sing like I usually do, just not be able to eat, just have fun with my friends. But I didn't know I was going to get changed this much. I didn't know all the things that happen to people in different countries. I didn't know that, most people, their stuff gets taken. Most people, they build their houses from the dumps, get stuff from the dumpster. It's just so different from the world that we live in. It's just a whole new life, and I want to help out with that, because I've asked a lot of questions about how I can help and how I can help people break through the poverty and start a new life and have a fresh, clean slate, because I really don't think they deserve it. Because in America, we eat so much food, we have houses, we have shelter over our heads, and we have fresh, clean water, and it's always been there for us, and we've never gone without it, or had no food, or had no fresh water, or had a bed to sleep in, and it's just been a great experience, and I think I'll start doing it more often.